and welcome to Lockdown Learner. Today we are going to learn is parameter passing and returning a value from a method. Okay guys. Now first we will see like simple method. Like suppose I have to add two number and I'm taking input from user the two number. Okay. Now what I will do is sum. Sum is a method name and n comma n2 is a parameters. Okay. Now what I have to do, I have to create a method here, public static void. As a method do not have any return type, we are not returning any value from a method, so we will take a void. If we are having any return type, so we have to add a return type in place of void. Okay guys, function name is sum, then we have to write in n1 comma n2, and then we are displaying here system dot out dot println. Then we are doing here is n1 plus n2. Okay, now I'm running this program. Our first number is 12 and second is 13. Now see the addition of these numbers displays 25 because I've called the function sum n1 plus n2. Okay, so that's why I have done addition. Now suppose I don't want to display this addition at here and I have to return this addition. So I can do is sum equals to n1 plus n2 and then I have to return sum. Now I have done mistake here. I have taken a function and a variable name same which will give an error, so I am taking s. Okay, so I have to change the return type also to int and it will not show any error. What I can do, I can store a value at here also and I can directly display this value. Let us see both the methods. For showing you, I'm writing a simple message here. Directly displayed and you can store the value which is returning by this function inside and variable also int s. And remember one thing, a variable have a scope, like this s and this s have no connection. Remember this thing because the scope is still here, s of this till this bracket and the s is in the inside this bracket. Okay, what I am doing, I am displaying this s also. Using variable and I am displaying here is s. Now let me run this. 12 and 13. Using variable displayed is 25 and directly displayed is 25. Both of them is showing same output, so you can display directly also and you can use a variable also. Like I would like to show again. Okay, both are showing same like this. Suppose you don't want a third variable here and simple it is an addition in one line, so you can do simply here n1 plus n2, so it will display the answer. Like 12 plus 3, 15 and 15. Okay, you can directly return the value also without using a third variable if it is of one line only, not it will not work in every case. So now we have seen a returning a value also and we have seen a void type also, and if we are not using static it will show an error. Okay, let us see which error it will show. Like see, cannot make a static reference to a non-static method sum from type hello world. If this error comes, this can be resolved by using like object. So in our next video, we will learn about classes and object, how to create an object and how to call a function using an object. Okay. So if you are not using an object, you have to write public static so that it can be run directly. For void main, we are writing public static for running directly for not using any object. Okay. So you are knowing like how to get this value. Like this function is for like if you are doing something again and again. Okay guys, if you are doing something again and again, you have to display this function. You can call, you cannot directly at n1 plus n2. If you have to do the alternate sum of alternate even numbers, so you can use this function part also. Okay guys, like I will show you. If you have to like display factorial of any two numbers, like these two numbers, so how will you do? You can call function as many times as you want. Oh, that factorial start from 1. Remember this thing, initialization, like where you have to start the loop. Like factorial is always start from 1. If I started from 0, then it will show 0 because 0 multiplied by 0 is 0. Okay, less than equals to n, and then I plus plus. We are taking here a single input, and there we are taking 2. So what we have to do, we have taken another variable in product, p equals to product equals to 1. Okay, if I'm here also I'm writing product equals to 0, then it will show 0. Pr equals to pr multiplied by like I. Okay, not n. So what you have to return pr. Now what you have to do is you have to twice call this function for two variables, like factorial of, like first write the number n1 and then plus, then a message is, then plus, then you can say a fact. I will change the function name also, fact, like n1. Okay, here you are taking n1. Now it will not show any error. It is showing error because of the function name. Okay, so now I'm writing here also fact, and I'm copying the statement. Here is n2, and I'm changing this function name to fact. You can use any number of times a function. So I'm clicking on this, like running the program. Let us see. We have to give it two input. Like first I'm giving 4, then I'm giving 5. The factorial of 4 is 24 and the factorial of 5 is 120. Correct, because 4 into 3 into 2 is 24. Okay, that's why it is giving. Keep remembering of the space. Like I am not giving space, so it is looking little like okay. So just again I'm doing again, like for 5 and for 3. Factorial 5 is 120 and 3 is 6. Like suppose you have to do a factorial of n1 plus n2 also. Okay, n1 plus n2. So you can use any number of times this fact. You have to no need to write again and again same thing. Like I'm taking 4 and 5. The factorial of 4 is 24 and the factorial of 5 is 120 and the factorial of 9, which is 4 plus 5, is this. Okay guys, now you are most aware of like this function, how to use it and how to return a value. If you are giving it a string value, passing it right as a string. If you are using like returning a string part, so write a return type here, whichever return type you're using, right here. Like suppose I'm writing void here, then it will show an error. Like suppose I'm writing not void double. Okay, it will show an error. Like it is right now, it is not showing an error because it is converting double into int. There is no problem. So suppose you are writing short at here. Now it will show an error because implicit and explicit conversion which I have done in typecasting. Okay, if here is the bigger one for return type and here the short one, it will return without an error. If the return type is smaller and we are returning is greater, then it will show an error. Okay guys, thank you.